Ethan, I discovered something that completely changed my speaking fluency, the 5-second rule.
What's the 5-second rule? I've heard of it for food, but for English?
When someone asks you a question in English, you must start answering within 5 seconds. No overthinking.
That sounds terrifying. What if I make mistakes?
That's the point. This rule forces you to speak despite fear, and that's how fluency develops.
So you're saying speed matters more than accuracy?
In conversation, yes. A quick, imperfect answer is better than a perfect answer that comes too late.
Why 5 seconds specifically?
In real conversations, if you pause longer than 5 seconds, people think you didn't hear them or don't know the answer.
The conversation momentum breaks.
Exactly. Natural conversation flows quickly. You need to match that speed to sound fluent.
How do we practice this 5-second rule?
Start with simple questions. Set a timer. Ask yourself, what's your name? And answer within 5 seconds.
That's easy. My name is Ethan.
Good. Now harder. What's your opinion on remote work? 5 seconds.
I think remote work has benefits and challenges depending on the person. Did I make it?
You did. See? You can answer complex questions quickly when you must.
What if I genuinely need time to think about my answer?
Use thinking fillers. Say, that's a great question, or let me think, or, well, while you organize your thoughts.
So I'm starting to speak within 5 seconds even if the complete answer takes longer.
Exactly. You're not finishing in 5 seconds. You're starting in 5 seconds.
This eliminates those awkward silences.
Now, let's talk about what happens in your brain during those 5 seconds.
I'm usually translating from my native language.
That's the problem. The 5-second rule forces you to skip translation and speak directly in English.
Because there's no time to translate.
Exactly. Your brain learns to access English directly under time pressure.
So this trains automatic English thinking.
Yes. After practicing the 5-second rule for a month, I stopped translating naturally.
What's the practice routine?
Daily exercise, write 10 questions on paper, set a 5-second timer, answer each question out loud before the timer beeps.
Can you give example questions?
Sure. Where did you grow up? What's your favorite food? What are your goals? Describe your perfect day. What stresses you out?
Mix of easy and harder questions?
Exactly. Start with easy ones to build confidence, then progress to complex ones.
What about conversation practice with others?
Tell your language partners about the 5-second rule. Ask them to keep you accountable.
So they notice if I pause longer than 5 seconds.
Yes, they can gently remind you, 5-second rule, when you overthink.
Let's address fears. What if I say something wrong and embarrass myself?
You will say wrong things. Everyone does. But you'll improve faster than people who stay silent.
What if people don't understand my quick answer?
Then they'll ask you to clarify. That's normal in any conversation.
What if I freeze and can't think of anything to say?
That's when you use phrases like, that's a tough question, or I'm not sure, but to start speaking while you think.
So the 5-second rule isn't about having perfect answers ready.
It's about overcoming the fear of speaking and building the habit of quick response.
Let's share results. What happened after you used this rule for 30 days?
My conversation anxiety decreased dramatically. I stopped dreading questions because I knew I could respond quickly.
What about your actual language ability?
My speaking became more natural and spontaneous. I sounded more like a native speaker.
Because native speakers don't overthink responses.
Exactly. They speak first, adjust later if needed.
This is a mindset shift as much as a language technique.
Absolutely. It's about valuing communication over perfection.
All right, everyone, starting today, practice the 5-second rule.
When someone asks you something in English, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and start speaking.
Comment below. Are you ready to try this challenge?
See you in the next video.
Speak fast, improve faster.